Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8 of Narrow Tradition. I just had to do a quick bit of sorting out on the actual frame rate for some reason there, but you may notice that I'm getting much better frames because I have installed Optifine, as so many people have told me to, and turns out it helps quite a bit. Especially when I'm not recording. I'm still getting a little bit... Okay then. I'm still getting a little bit low frames per second just because I'm recording. I've cleared out the dormitories since we now only have Martin living here, so I think we'll do something with that at some point. He's kind of just wandering around aimlessly. He keeps wandering over to the Zisto residence house there, but of course we don't allow them around here anymore. But we do have Walter Mark II, who's happily patrolling again. One problem that the dormitories and this storage room is having at the moment is that the ceiling is apparently a bit too tall. And I've had to fight a ghast with my bare hands in here twice. Which is very annoying, because when I fought them in the dormitories the first time, they decided to blow part of the door off. And wrangling Martin is not exactly the easiest task to accomplish. But everything's fine for the moment. Okay, I've also revamped the to-do list, more or less, the kind of notice board here, exceeding Walter. And we have a few things to do. We need to find and neutralize a blaze spawner, and from that build a blaze farm. We need to build a gold farm, which is otherwise a zombie pigman farm. And we also need to build a ghast farm, which evidently is not going to be all that difficult. Because they will pretty much die with one hit if you can bat their own fireball back at them. They're actually fairly low on health, it's just you generally need quite a... you generally need a bow to hit them, as we found out in the last episode. Which I should note was completely unscripted, and I'm dang lucky I survived. But since then it seems that they're basically easy as all pittance to actually kill. So I've got some... just take that off. I've got some new armor, because the old armor finally decided to break against a couple of zombie pigmen. I was finding about 6 of them at the time, so that wasn't pleasant. I'm gonna go, should probably grab some food and some blocks, and then we're gonna go see if we can find a blaze spawner. I've ran past one a couple of times, but I'm not entirely sure where it was. So we shall see, we shall see. Of course, the main problem with a blaze spawner of any kind is, again, the fire. We don't have potions. Blaze are a lot easier to deal with when you have flame resistance potions. To get flame resistance potions, you have to kill blaze. To get blaze rods, to get blaze powder, to get magma cream. Although you can get magma cream from magma cubes, who are a lot less threatening than blaze. Partially because they don't fly and shoot fireballs. But yes, we're gonna do... I really want to start getting into the major kind of renovations around the place, because it's starting to feel a bit more like home. But a couple of those ideas are going to take us a fair bit to realise in one form or another. I'm just going to refresh the frames a little bit more. Yeah, that's a bit better. Last thing I want is for my frames to go down whilst I'm fighting Blaze. Okay. Over here. The heck? Never mind. Okay, so over here we have this kind of junction that I've come across a few times. Just mark this place so I actually know I've been here. Let's see. Whoop. Huh. That was easy, although I don't think that's the one I've walked past before. That's a dead end. That's a pigman. Down here. That's the one I've walked past a few times. Okay, yikes. Now, the rules of a spawner are you have to be within 17 blocks. But if they fly more than, I think it's 9 blocks away, they will they will stop registering to the spawner, and the spawner will just start spawning mobs again, which means if you have some kind of conveyance method to get them that far away, the spawner basically just never stops. It will pump out an unlimited number. Oh, my instinct is try and kill this thing, but oh well. We have some blocks, and Blaze will pretty much only spawn level with the spawner, but we're gonna try and coat the thing in blocks and torches before they can spawn anything. Okay, tally-ho. Oh god, that didn't take long, and they're all mad at me. Not good. Oh jeez, my frames have gone to hell all of a sudden. I was doing okay before. Ow, 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 ow. Oh lord, where have I gone? Why will you not cut out? There. Okay. I'm gonna go away for a moment and see if I can fix my frame rate. Yes? No? Okay, so that's annoying. Apparently to get the good frames I have to be running in Windows, in windowed mode as opposed to full screen, which is not what I usually prefer, but I'll persevere at least for this episode. But yes, we have some blazes to take care of. No, no, no. You dick. Do not update this. Okay, so we're back. I'm back over here at the storage area. Just because the longer I was standing around there, the more the blazes were trying to hit me. And well, I've sorted out the frame rate more or less. You can see I'm getting pretty smooth here. It's sitting at around 15-20 frames if I'm lucky, but it's still fairly useful. A lot more useful than the 9 we were getting before. Amazing what a small difference does. And I'm trying to just think what the actual like safest way is to deal with them. I planted a few torches around just before I fled, and I restocked when I got back here, but I'm wondering if I can get a golem over there. Probably not Walter, but if I can get a golem over to a blaze spawn, to a blaze spawner, I'm pretty much set. Be back in a moment. Okay everyone, so say hello to Larry. And Larry is going to be giving us a bit of a hand here. We just need to get him down there, which is actually a bit more tricky than I think. Because these guys are big and they push kinda hard. But what's more annoying is that they actually... Whoop, he gets distracted quite easily. No, 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 you need to save your strength for when we actually have bigger fish to fry. Okay, so this way, and down the... Do you remember when we were trying to get the villagers into the Iron Golem farm in the first place? Yeah, imagine that, but with the biggest, heaviest death certificate you've ever seen. But we are gradually getting closer to at least one of the blaze farms. So come on, look, there's some nice little, like, pigmen for you to punch down there. Come on, Larry, behave. Just a little further. Come on. Yes! Whoop. No, well, that's close enough for now. Thank you, Larry. Okay. Let's just try and wall the place off a little bit so it doesn't go wandering. Okay. Balls, I left my... No, no, Larry, no! Larry. Oh, balls. I'm in range of that. No. Please, please, please. Yes, he can pathfind. Thank Jeb, he can pathfind. Okay, run in, torch the place up. Oh, I can hear that guy. Oh, that's not good. please don't come and murder me. I only want to be your friend, and then murder you endlessly for loot. Okay, so... See, this one is not run! Yikes. This one is not particularly suited to being a farm because it's situated directly over a lava field. Which might actually come in useful later, but not right now. Okay, Larry, let's go check out the other one. Larry? 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 Please? Screw you, creepy noise. Larry? I have some rotten flesh. Do you like rotten flesh? Oh, jeez. Hello? Oh. Fine. I'll leave you here and I'll go assault them by myself. But to do that one, I'm gonna have to go get a pickaxe. So, back in yet another moment. I know there's a lot of clips in this one, but it's kind of for your benefit more than mine. Okay, and we're back, and I have a pickaxe, which is good because I'm going to need it to move these blocks later, if not right now. Okay, we don't have Larry, because I couldn't get him back off that ledge. He's evidently a very depressed golem. So, similar strategy, whilst there aren't any, run in and torch the place up. So here we go. Where's that one? It's a fairly common strategy to encase the thing in blocks, which is what we will have to do later on to restrict where they spawn. Ow, 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 ow. Pull back, pull back, pull back. If we're lucky, they'll come at us. Yikes. But, yeah, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be very grueling, and I'm probably going to have to retreat more than a few times. Oh, their fires have gone out. Jeez, I'm running out of torches there. Okay, let's get around the side. Start adding blocks. It is now abundantly apparent I did not bring enough blocks. This side more or less done. And they can't spawn in there now because it's just too bright for them. Well, but they can spawn out there still. Plane, go away. Trying to film. Trying to ideally not die, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go get some blocks. The lone villager seen in his native environment. The afterlife. I think Larry might actually be suicidal. Or he's actually preferring the camera because it's just taken me 15 minutes to get him even this remotely close to getting off that ledge. Come on, come on. I might need your help here. Yes, this way. After the pigmen who I saw over here earlier, most likely. Landing this way. A £200 testificate, that's what you are. Come on. Just a little further, please. Come on. Ah, balls, make it. Right, well, I've got the Nether rack, which is not my block of choice for this particular endeavour, just because it burns forever. And that's going to be very painful very quickly. Just a sec. Did not pick up more torches. Should have picked up more. Oh god. Still in range. Should have picked up more torches. But I'm evidently a bit of an idiot. Oh well. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Last thing I need is them flying off. Or I can't reach them. Gotcha. Okay. Whew, that's not something I want to mess with again. Come on, come on. And that will be why. We don't want to mess with big fally things, because this is basically a dimension of big fally things. And we are morally opposed to big fally things. Because we're sensible people and we don't want to die. Whoa, I see him. Your own fault, I think. Okay. We got the well. Nearly got the whole thing encased at this point. Emphasis on nearly. This is the point that's going to really screw me over. Okay, that's deep enough. Can hear ya. That's another reason not to build this up again. Good. Well. Actually doing fairly okay so far. Very far, I should stress. Ow. That's something everyone forgets. They have a mean left hook. Which for them is every hook. Whoa. Let's cover that up right now. Oh, there's two of them. They're all from the back, it looks like. Ah, landing was your last mistake. Well. I'm on fire, I'm on fire. I have ceased being on fire, you're screwed. Oh, but I am running low on food actually. Let's retreat to a safe distance. Litany of comedy surveillance. Okay, let's just regain some health. Get the junk off the hot bar. Oh, we have a torch. That'll be handy. Organised a bit. There we go. Yeah. Usually I don't have the weapon there. stopped being on fire. We wait to see if any more turn up. Spinning. I had to turn all pretty much everything down to get even this decent. Okay, one more turned up. Which side? Where is he? Turn up behind? Nope. Move. Did not turn up from behind. Oh, which means I have to go over there again. Thank you. Okay, I need more blocks. Back in a moment. Okay, so remember how I mentioned that we've had a few ghast problems? Well, you can maybe hear that, and it may sound familiar, and it may seem like it's a long way away, but it's actually right there. Okay, put the fire out, put the fire out, put the fire out, put the fire out. Okay, well, we didn't lose anything that time. If I'm really unlucky, they're upstairs as well. No. Thanks, man. Where's Walter gone? One moment. Walter. Oh, there you are. Just enjoying the trees. Had me worried for a moment there. Oh, he's a nice little magma cube. Who wants to try and kill me with his little spring action? Not you, apparently. Yeah, and you've got a friend. Alright, well. Good news. I've got a lot more blocks. And, as an added benefit, I'm one off here. This place gets very confusing very quickly. I believe we're over here. Yes, we are. As an added bonus, I've managed to wrangle Larry. Hurrah. Okay, let's get back to this, shall we? So he will hopefully give me some defense, assuming he actually notices these guys. They're on the right hand side, I believe. It's not on the sky. Alright. Why did you go over here then? Hear them, but I don't know where they've gone. Nope, Larry. Larry, I swear if you kill me... Oh, he didn't open the fire, did he? Or yourself. My work doesn't stop burning. Move. No, Larry. Defend me. Oh, balls. Oh, he killed one. Yay, Larry! No, Larry! Go, go, go! Yes, Larry! They do not have a stronger left hook than Larry. We still don't know where they're coming from. Careful. Still hear them. I think those might be ones that are still around after spawning though. If there's anyone in this dimension that really needs to give up smoking, it is probably the Blaze. Gradually, I mean more or less now. Larry, keep an eye on them for me, would you? I should retreat to a point where I'm not spawning more of them. 17 blocks is a bit of a fair distance, but it's going to be very useful in a way. And we actually start converting this to a blaze farm. First we need to actually secure it. Yep, saw that one coming. Watch it. What was that? Come on. You can get over here and deal with me, you can get over here and deal with Larry. Either way, get over here. So there's a few of them now. I could leave for a while and let these guys despawn. Larry, defend me. Oh, he's figured out he has a way around, I think. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can kite these guys around to the left. Or I can deal with them. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Stop dying. Stop it. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna pull back and... Hopefully Larry is still alive, but we shall see when they've all despawned. Back in a moment. Okay, so, welcome back. I've got a bit more done. They did eventually despawn, but I'm telling you this about half an hour later. They're spawning a lot less now, which is good. But I still have work to do. Ow. So we continue. Larry has resumed his ledge side vigil. I'm pretty sure he might actually be some degree of suicidal. Ow! Larry, defend me. Larry! Ow. Retreat, get behind the barrier. So help me if he's managed to get himself stuck back there. I should have got more torches. If you can hear my roommate's very loud music in the background, I apologize. Whoop, you there. Okay, I'm once again very much out of, not very much, I am out of blocks right now. Got some salvaged fence and some more. Gotcha. The hardest part about getting the blaze is getting the blaze. I think Larry has abandoned us for his ledge. One more again while I try and get more blocks. Walter is really enjoying the trees today. It's the second time I've got him coming out of here. Do you like the trees, Walter? Do you long for nature? A nature you have never seen? I'm sure we'll have to find you something at some point. Okay, back to the blaze. Larry, you damn turncoat. Why can't you kill them for me? That's why you're here. That's almost literally your reason to exist. Technically it's to defend the villagers, but you're defending me now, please. We're still spawning at the back here. Which is good, because that means we are cutting off where they can spawn. Gradually but surely. Whoa. Not the edge, not the edge. That's what I should have used the fence for. Damn. Did not think of that. Ow. Okay, retreat, get some health. Fire will not hit that. Will not take long to take that away. I grabbed another sword while I was there as well. It seems I've actually accidentally touched that, but in the heat of the battle I think I'll allow it. Oh, that's just so many of them. Ow. Stop dying. Stop it. We'll move. Go. So I think we might need a new strategy of some kind. If I had pistons, I think this might be a lot easier. But as it stands, my strategy is run in and hope they don't spawn too badly by the time I get there. So Larry appears to have gone down a too high step, so he can't actually get back up here. Come on, get up there. Thank you. Whoa. I see you. Come closer so I can hit you with my sword. Alright, there you are. Oh, that would have been epic. Fine, I'll take my moment of glory. Ow. You too. This is very dangerous. I'm not a big fan of dangerous. Oh. Come on. Where are ya? Just put fire everywhere. Well, speaking of. Okay, this is taking a while and it's gonna get pretty much more of the same very quickly. So I'm going to come back when I've actually managed to conquer this thing and I'll let you know how bad this goes for me. Okay. Well. It's... I don't know how much longer, but we have finally, it seems, managed to seal this thing off, because no more of them are spawning. I did manage to finally get Larry off of his perch. I swear this guy actually wants to kill himself. I don't know why, but he does. Ugh. It's been very noisy around here today, I don't know why. Let's get that back. There. So, what we need to do here now is... Well, I'm going to take a nap of some description first. But after that we are going to take a look over at my test world, and we're going to have a look at the redstone-less, waterless blaze farm that I've designed, that we will hopefully be instituting here very soon. I'm just going to leave Larry on patrol while I do that. So much fire. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Right, well, that was possibly the most hellish thing I've ever had to do, but we are back in my test world, where we have the melon farm and the tree farm, and here we have the blaze farm. I've made it, I tend to make things pretty, just because they make everything in the Nether looks pretty ugly anyway. But here we have the spawner. I MC edited in a copy of the spawner itself, and I've just been working around that. But there we have a spawner. It's completely encased, more or less, except for 3 vertical tubes that go down, and this particular hole is sort of spawn control. I can put glowstone in there, I can put lava in there, and that will completely stop anything from spawning out of this, which is rather handy. Going down, right, and down here at the bottom, you'll see they fall down these tubes again, I guess, and when they do that, they get out of range of being qualified as being there are too many mobs in the vicinity, oh god, stop spawning for the spawner. And that means the spawner keeps spawning. So very quickly this starts building things up, and it's kind of the most simplistic you can possibly get for a XP farm of any kind, in the basis that we have no way to actually hurt these blazes. Sorry for that wall. And we can try setting them on fire, we can try dousing them in lava, but unfortunately they're immune to fire. And they're also, well, we could try crushing them, but since the only gravity-enabled block we have inside of the Nether is gravel, we're probably more likely to get flint from that, no matter look, which means we'd actually need to keep going and getting more and more gravel. And even then we need 2 gravel to do that. So it's just not really economic to try to damage them as far as our current supply system is. But yeah, I've tried to make it look rather nice. It's got this nice little pattern going on, which is mirrored down here. And let's just give this a quick whirl. I set on easy, but it's currently daytime, so let's just cover this up, shall we? Yeah, we can already hear them. Going down. Oh, and we have one up there already. And I was going to idle here for a little bit. Is the ring on? Oh, no, that's weird. The sky is being very strange right now. Okay, so I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so it is about 6 or 7 minutes later, and we've built up 16 blaze. Actually get a little bit of entity pinball in here. Entity pinball, that needs to be something Surfling should come up with. But, there we go. They spawn, and they float down one of these, because those 3 points are the only points around the spawner, like you demonstrated so, that they can actually spawn. It's sort of similar to how watermelon spawns, in that if there isn't enough space there, they do not try to spawn there, and if the conditions aren't met for them spawning there, they basically just don't spawn at all, which is why we have the 3 as opposed to just the 1. But now that we have them all nice down there, let's just kill them all off momentarily, and let's put some lava up here, just to demonstrate that this does actually prevent them from spawning. Since we have the iron now, we don't have to worry much about getting the lava, but we can also use the glowstone. I don't advise using the glowstone as an alternative to the lava, just because the glowstone, when it breaks, does not necessarily drop 4 glowstone dust, so you may not actually get your glowstone block back. Unless, of course, you're using fortune picks, but we don't have fortune picks. And this platform here is actually calibrated so that standing here, I'm within 17 blocks of the spawner, and so the spawner actually does try to spawn. But if I'm on the floor, or if I'm on the first step of the stairs there, I am too far away from the spawner and it decides to stop. Which is very handy because it means it means I can control things even more. Yep, and we may notice I've been here a couple of minutes now, and we still haven't gotten any blaze, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, I can go right up here, and we can maybe even glimpse if it's actually even spinning. Yeah, it is spinning. Just make that out. But it's not trying to spawn anything, or rather it is trying to spawn anything, but it's not managing it because it's too bright in all the areas that they could spawn, because light travels directly through of mob spawns. Okay, so, I don't believe I'll be building this on camera, just because, all due respect, I'm a little worn out after capping the damn thing, and I've still got the other one to secure a bit more. But, no, that is a completely redstone free, and well, I suppose it does technically still qualify as an XP farm because they still get into one area where you can just hit them with your sword, but they can't hit you. But if you do have access to redstone, I recommend looking up Etho's blaze spawner design, and you can use almost the similar method. You just have to have crushers for each one of these tubes. But yeah, that's it. I shall catch you next time with Nether Expedition number 9. I'll also see you on Monday with a new Round Comic page, and I will see you Wednesday for a new review, and Thursday for a new comic. You may have guessed, I have a bit of a schedule, but I'll be heading back to my hometown of Darlington soon, by which I mean within the next 24 hours or so. So next few episodes are going to be recorded from my childhood bedroom, and probably for the next few months, because I'll be there for summer. Where hopefully I won't melt, but we'll see. Okay, that's all for now. I shall see you all next time.